Good morning.
Good morning.
Gus with Solar Bills.
Welcome.
Tell me about yourself, Gus, and your business here.
Well, this business, me and my wife, we purchased it about 3 years ago from Bill himself.
Okay.
Yeah, the first thing he asked me is like, am I going to change the name on the business? And of course, no. I'll be ignorant if I do that. If anybody's going to change the name, it's going to be Billy Joe Bob right here. So I can keep the name Bill. But Solar Bill, it's just a catchy name.
It is,
Yes.
and it's well known. It's well known here in
is.
Quartzsite. How many years was he in business? Do you know?
Since 1977, this business has been going on.
Wow. And who's this right here, by
That's
the way?
Charico. This is the welcoming committee.
Hey.
Every time you come in, he's gonna welcome. He welcomes all the customers. He likes his treats.
I know. I've given him some treats.
Let's go inside the
All
shop.
right,
Let me
okay.
show you around.
You know, just one thing to keep in mind that I know my listeners want to know this age-old question that you've heard before.
Yes.
I want to put solar on my rig. Why shouldn't I do it myself?
Why shouldn't I do it myself? Let's go over here.
Okay.
This is one of our displays that we have. Okay, there's
Sorry, buddy.
different campers, different situations, different lifestyles out there.
Mm-hmm.
So we have this 200-watt solar panel right here, and this display was brought to you by Rich Solar.
Okay.
They sponsor most of this. We built the whole display. They sponsor the components right here. So this 200-watt solar panel, it'll be a 20-amp controller.
Mm-hmm.
400-amp solar panel, it'll be a 30-amp controller, and so forth and so forth. You have to know what you're doing with what you have to work with for whatever needs that you have in mind.
Well, your display kind of answers the question, is the question being, why shouldn't I do it myself? If I don't know what I'm doing, this looks fairly complex. And the other thing it makes me think of is it looks like it might be dangerous if I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, if you do not know what you're doing, you might put a 200 amp hour lithium battery with thinner cable.
Mm-hmm.
With resistance creates heat. Heat can cause a fire. So we don't want you tampering with something that you don't know. You can come and ask us any questions that you might have doubts of, and we can answer them for you, no problem. We're here to help out the consumer, as well as whether you buy from us or not. You can come and ask us questions any day.
That's generous. That's generous,
Yes.
generous of you. You know, I one of the things I remember thinking in the beginning was, 12 volt, that's not going to be a big shock. That won't be dangerous.
Yes.
Until I had a loose connection on my batteries and it melted the tip of my steel screwdriver.
Exactly.
That scared the hell out of me.
Yes, exactly. Not only that, sometimes when you're connecting the battery to the inverter or an inverter charger for the first time, you're gonna get that spark. And a
Right.
lot of people get scared of that spark. That's just adding power to the transistors built into the inverter. That is quite normal. But some people get scared of that spark.
Right.
Some of my technicians get like, oh, this is the part that I hate. Boom, there goes the spark. As long as no smoke comes out, it's good.
I see things in the system that I didn't know existed before I started looking into solar. I'm looking at things like there's these switches, there are breakers, fuses, all I assume correctly placed in the right sizes and the right type.
Yes, for whatever your needs are. You can go up from 200 watts of solar all the way to, I've seen people put up to 4,000 watts of solar up in the rooftop. I mean, all depends, different lifestyles, you go to different types of solar systems.
And these fuses and breaker switches protect me from my rig burning down due to a problem.
That, and or if you want to, let's say, work on your battery system, you just turn off this switch, turns off the solar into the battery, and you can work on the batteries, add, take away, change them, whatever it is that you need to do to those batteries.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
Now let's go inside.
Okay. So what kind of experience and qualifications does your staff have doing the work?
Well, our technicians have been in the shop. I basically inherited my technicians. They've been in the shop longer than I have. My shop foreman, he's been in the shop for about 18 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my other main technician's been in the shop for 16 years now, running. So that's the experience that we have. Me, myself, and my wife, we had to learn solar to Texas to the National Academy of
The Training Academy.
Training
Yeah.
Academy.
Tech Tip Tuesdays.
Tech Tuesday, yes. We got to meet him, we got to work with him, and we went to school with him. He was one of our instructors over there.
Oh, wow. So you went to
We studied up on Victron, the latest and greatest in technology. You know.
That's what I use. I have Victron components.
Oh yes, we have all the components. Right now we're working on the same similar display, which Battleborn was one of the sponsors that, this display that we have for Ridge Solar. We got sponsored from Battleborn to do a display like that.
I found out a very important thing about Victron. Well, three important things. One is they're very high quality components. I don't think there's anyone in the industry that denies that fact.
Nobody denies that.
The second thing is you can't go searching for deals on the internet and Amazon and Victron products. I found the prices to be very standardized.
They're standardized. Hey, good morning, Peggy. Oh,
hey, Peggy.
They have I think they have the leading warranty standard, 5-year warranty on their components, which is unheard of for electrical components.
Right.
Right. You do not need to buy the extended protection plan.
Right. What I mean is I found I could go looking on Amazon for the cheapest price on a particular component, but it's probably going to be close to exactly the same price here.
Yes,
and,
of course.
And the third thing I found out is it makes it critical is Victron for the consumer doesn't have a centralized support system. Their support system is the authorized dealer that you buy from.
And that's my next point. Right here in Quartzsite, of course, most everybody knows that we're open season, which means that we're open from October to April, right? We close in the summer months, but we still have tech support during the summer. All you have to do is call the shop. The shop relays the phone call to my cell phone. I pick up the phone, I'll call you back within 24 hours after you call me, so that you get tech support all the time.
Yeah, you know. Well, that's great. It's important, I found, when you buy your Victron components to buy it from dealers that have a reputable reputation for the service.
Now, not saying nothing bad about buying it online, but if you buy it online, who's going to be your tech support?
Right. You have to look carefully on Amazon. Sold by XXY Solar, and you have to figure out where they are, what their policies are. So it's.
Hey, let me give you a little example of our solar panels. Here are solar panels, not just. My mic.
Here, just unzip that and just clip it inside that. That'll do it. Technical difficulties.
Well, our solar panels, we rate them, we test them, and the durability also as well.
Oh, yeah,
now,
okay.
When you are we put these ones up in the rooftop of your RV. Let's say you're up there on the rooftop, you're rinsing it down. You get unbalanced, you're gonna fall down. I don't want you falling off the top of your rig. This is all you gotta do, step on it.
Wow.
Our solar panels, they're this durable. All of our new solar panels.
Let me ask you kind of a selfish question about my own system. I have those flexible panels that I have taped to my roof.
Yes.
Are these gonna perform much better than those?
Well, let me give it to you. What's the warranty that you have on those solar panels?
Long since gone. It's been years since I bought them.
Yes.
Yeah.
These ones, they have a 25-year warranty.
Oh, wow.
Okay. The solar panels that we have here in stock, they have a 25-year warranty. Most of the solar panels in the industries, they have a 25-year warranty, but right here, we back up our warranty here at Solar Bills. That's the difference. We're not gonna send you to the manufacturer. You come over here with us. We'll call the manufacturer for you. We will warranty the product, whatever product it is, and then we'll get it one from our shelves. Set you up in your rig. You go out, be a happy camper, and we'll wait for the product to get back to us. We won't have you waiting. Oh, it's gonna be a week or 2 weeks for it to get here.
Right.
You know, it's be shipped over here. No, we get one from our shelves, put it in your rig. You have to be a happy camper.
The other thing I always wonder about when I look at solar panels online, there's a large variance in price. You can get a 200 watt panel for sometimes $200. Other panels, same wattage, $600 or $500.
Yes.
What's the difference?
The difference is what I just showed you right now.
The stability.
Of it, the durability of it. The difference also is where it depends where you're gonna buy it at. We're in the middle of the desert. We're in the middle of nowhere. We gotta pay shipping, all that.
Mm-hmm.
So some people have a big shop. Some people just sell on Amazon.
Right.
So they don't have no
Overhead. Right.
Yes. So that's it waves. You know, whether you want to get it right now or you want to wait for it about a week or two for it to get shipped in. Maybe sometimes you get fast shipping, 2 days. But this is U.S. manufactured made also.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Now over here, we also carry. We received a shipment yesterday of Blue Eddies, and it sold all basically in 1 day.
Really?
Yes.
You just got one left there?
I have two left.
Two left.
And it's like, we just barely put them in the shelf. And as soon as we put them in the shelf, they left the shelf. That's how, we were just like, wow, now I gotta order some more. Sometimes you get people, they want to try out the new products. So Blue Eddy is the leading industry of these solar generators. So they came in and they took the big one, of course, and then I had a couple of other smaller ones. They took them. And they left me this one and this one only. This is...
So for people that don't know, this is like a integrated total solar system. Everything that you saw out there when we first came in one unit, and all you got to do is plug in a solar panel to this.
Yes.
And plug in your electrical here and you're done.
Yep, that's basically it. You know, it's like I said, it's a generator, but it's a portable solar generator. So like you said, you plug in a solar panel, put the solar panel outside, have this plug everything that you want inside your rig with a phone charger up here.
And how big is this one? What's the capacity of this one?
The capacity of it is 1,800 watts.
Okay.
Inverter with a 115 amp lithium battery.
Okay. So it's like having one of these Battle-Born batteries, a little bit bigger than this. A little bit bigger than this, but all my components are included, and I don't really need an installation, do I?
Nope. No, you don't. This is the way to go right here. Now, going to this one's right here, we have the best lithium battery on the market right now, Battle-Born. We're the only ones that carry these Battle-Borns in Quartzsite in the present moment. We have the Lion batteries, 105 amp hours. We have the 200 amp hour Rich solar batteries, and we have the 270 amp hour Battle-Born batteries.
That's a little pricey there, $3,300.
Yes, but that's the price that's online also.
But let's talk about this one for a minute, because it's apropos to talk about the special feature in this today.
Oh, yes.
Because it's heated. And here's the funny thing, folks, about lithium batteries. You can use the power out of a lithium battery when it's freezing, but you can destroy it if you try to charge it under 32 degrees.
That's depending on the BMS. That's why I only carry this particular brands, because this BMS and these batteries, they protect your investment from destroying it. Even if you try, it'll shut off.
And on this one, because it's heated, it never does get that low.
Never gets that.
It never gets that low. So this morning, I have my my charge controller set up. If it's 34 or below, I don't charge anything.
Yes.
But that's not foolproof.
That's not, no.
Nothing's foolproof.
That's why, again, this is why I have these ones that are not heated, for example. And if you go below 32 degrees, you can use them, but you cannot charge them. The BMS won't let you charge them.
Right.
And I know, by the way, if you buy 2 or more, you're $50 off each battery.
Oh, okay.
And on all my batteries, lithium batteries. Now we have for all walks of life. We have AGM right here. We have deep cycle batteries, 6-volt batteries. We have the Trojans on sale for $165 right now.
And how big are those?
Those are 225 amp hours, 6-volt batteries.
So that would be the equivalent of a 100 amp lithium battery in terms of the ability to discharge.
Of those, though.
Yeah, right.
2 of those.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, and right here I have all my other components that I have.
And this is Rich Solar. We have
Rich
charge
Solar.
Controllers, inverters,
Midnight Classics right there.
and of course the Victron components. And then we have what's this brand?
This is Quartzsite. This is for we cater to all walks of life in here. So the high end, mid end, and right here we have the bulletproof technology. We have the Magnum inverters, the Gold Power inverters in stock, that's like a unicorn right now. It's hard to find the Magnum inverters. Try finding them online or anywhere else.
And is this used stuff that you have over?
Some of the used stuff that I have over there.
So there's certain equipment you would consider trade-ins on?
No. Those
Okay.
are equipments that we don't take in trade-ins, but customers, they want to upgrade their converters to lithium power converters.
Okay.
So they want me to just help out the next people out.
Gotcha.
So
okay.
I have them.
So you swap out the converter and they say, hey, just take this one.
Yes, take this one.
Because they don't really have a use for it.
They don't have a use for it, and I just help out people, give them a discount price on it. For people who are stranded, who have regular lead acid batteries, I have used parts for them.
That's the other thing most people don't know, because a lot of the lithium battery companies say, hey, ours is just a drop-in replacement. And they don't realize if their converter, which is part of their electrical system built into the RV, is not lithium, it'll only charge that lithium battery up to about 80%, correct?
Yeah, correct. Exactly.
And so if you upgrade it to a lithium smart converter, it knows how to charge lithium, which is different.
And not only that, the time consuming that it takes you, if you plug into shore power, it'll take you about 12 hours to charge that lithium battery at up to 80%. But if you have a lithium system compatible, it takes about 3 to 4 hours to charge it, depending on how much solar or depending on how much charge you take.
So if you bought yourself a lithium battery and you are experiencing frustration over long charge times and it only gets it to 80%, you know what the problem is, and you can come here and you guys will switch out that converter.
Yes, we will.
All right.
Right over here, this is our bay. Excuse the mess right now, but this is the bay. We have a full put-in bay. They come in through here, they go out through there, so that they don't have to back up the rigs when you come in. We have
So big workspace, busy time of year, right? January. This is it.
This is why we're doing this video before we open up the shop. Else we wouldn't be able to open up.
I know some people at this point are going to be, hey, maybe I should look at buying a solar system. How much advance notice? How long does it take to get an appointment to have a system put in?
Right now we have about 4-day advance notice for appointments.
Okay.
We have fully staffed, and also it takes us 1 full day to have your whole system. 99% of the time it'll be 1 day to bring it in the morning. We put the solar, the inverter, solar charge controller, the batteries, a full system. We'll do it in one day. We can do up to 2 of those in one day, plus other partial installs. That's why we only go by appointment only.
Okay, but the exciting news is it sounds like even this time of year I might be able to get something done within a week.
Yes, you will.
That's pretty
The
exciting.
best part is that same night you're going to be sleeping on your own rig.
Right. That's pretty exciting.
Yes.
And you know, the temptation is to ask you about price, but it's so dependent on what you're getting.
Yes.
The range is going to be, but they can come by and they can talk to you, and you can give estimates for free.
We give out estimates for free. That'll be no problem. Just let me know what kind of rig you have, what kind of camping you planning on doing. Are you a full timer or a part timer? Just weekender. Like I said, we cater to all walks of life. Schoolies to new Mars to anywhere in between, vans, cars. We put solar. We have put solar on a Mitsubishi station wagon, for crying out loud.
And I think a great piece of information to bring to you is, what do you plug in and use every day, and how long do you use it, and don't leave anything out?
Okay.
That's a good question for a customer.
That's what we ask the customers. Are you going to use coffee maker? Are you going to want to use your microwave? What are you looking to get out of solar?
Right.
That's the main question.
An easy mistake to make is, well, I just have this thing, it only uses about 50 watts. Well, if that thing happens to be my Starlink, yeah, it's 50 watts, but and I leave it on 24 hours, suddenly that little 50 watt thing has a huge power draw in my system.
Yes. Oh, we have had, the Starlink is the new thing in the industry right now.
Yes.
People start off with just one lithium battery. They come back, you know what, I need more lithium. I need another battery. They need at least 2 lithium batteries just to have it on 24/7, because a lot of people work out of their rigs.
Right, and I use that as an example deliberately, because if you leave it on for 24 hours, I think for me it comes out to something like 125 amp hours for 24 hours.
Yes.
That's more than one Battleborn battery.
Yes, that's why people come at least, and they start with one to try it out. They come back for the second one. You know, we're not pushy salesmen right here. We tend to cater you. Okay, right now you want to start off with one solar panel, one battery. That's fine.
Because it's usually easy to add another battery, right?
Yes.
You got to make sure your controller and your inverter are properly sized for expansion.
Yes, and that's what we do here. We ask you, what are you planning for the long run? And they tell us what they're planning, but they can't afford it right now. So we tell them, okay, let's at least start with a bigger controller than what you need for right now. That way you're already set up for the future.
You know, the other thing that people tend to forget about, especially a lot of people are waking up this morning with the same problem, is that, damn, my battery's dead. All I did was run my heat all night. Yeah, it's propane though, right? It's propane.
It still uses electricity. It still has those fans that need electricity.
Yep.
They need some type of power.
I know you can kill a battery with that. Ask me how I know.
Yeah, keep on using
bitter experience.
I mean, because you don't only have that heater on, you also have that phantom load on.
Right.
You have your TV that has that little red light taking electricity, taking power. You have you're charging your phone at nighttime with that inverter. I mean, a little draws like that make a big difference.
And even a propane refrigerator has a little bit of electrical draw in propane. And then there's the alarm for the propane and the carbon monoxide. That has a little, anything with a little light on it, guess what? It uses electricity.
And that's what we call the phantom load.
Right.
You just don't think about it, but it's there.
Yeah.
Well,
this has been great. I really thank you for the interview. And I think that people are going to get a lot of good information about solar and about your business.
Thank you for coming in. Come in and visit anytime. Anybody's welcome.
All right. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Okay. Well, we met with Gus, and he said, hey, don't forget to show him the jail out back, and that's what I'm going to do. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was I thought it was real informative. He's a real nice guy. This company's got a great reputation. So let's check out the jail. I'm going to reverse this. This is actually an old jail from the 19th century he has back here. It's pretty cool. We'll check it out.
Yes.
And I need to remember to go back and get my microphone, my very expensive microphone, off of him. I left it on his lapel. And here's the jail. He said it's from like 1890 something, I think. Check it out. This guy is not having a good day. Quartzsite jail. There it is.